What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Shiver Speaks, and I saw Black Panther 2 tonight. Wakanda Forever. And I gotta be honest with you. I felt touched by many films throughout my life, but this one really hit, my core. First off, I want to give a big shout out to Letitia Wright, and all the incredible melanated actors and actresses that played a part in this film and the production crew. Shout out to Ryan Coogler, Michael B. Jordan, the whole nine, like I said. Excuse me if I get a little emotional. It was really that impactful for me. Um, this was just a really great movie. I did not, now I'll say this, I did not see the beginning because I had to use the bathroom really bad. So I did not see the very beginning of the very film. I came back to when they were laying T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman's character, to rest. And it was a beautiful ceremony. You see the effect of T'Challa's transition on Shuri and everyone in Wakanda. It's a very somber and displaced type of feeling, one that grief. That's essentially what it is. It's grief, and grief does not ever go away. It just changes. We've all experienced, losing a loved one, losing a friend, a pet, you name it. So we are all familiar with grief. And frankly, it was really touching because you see Shuri just go through it, man. You see Queen Ramonda go through it. And unfortunately, she ends up passing, making a transition as well, saving Riri Williams. And I gotta say, Riri was on a hustle, bro. She had her hustle on pack. She was at MIT hustling the white rich. Like, bro, come on. A genius right up here, bro, and got to her money. You know what I'm saying? Literally walked into a bro that owed her money and said, you did not Venmo me. And I thought that was really cool. And to see her makeshift Iron Maiden suit, that was really cool too. Iron Woman suit. I thought that was pretty dope. In a garage with I think a 19. I want to say a Dodge Charger, an old school classic vintage Charger, red and black, beautiful. When they were raiding, they were on the run from the cops, doing the race. You know what I'm saying? And then we get, we get Namor's crew. We even get the story of Namor. He was born to a woman who, in a country, Tacolan. If I apologize if I butcher that. Very Mayan-esque, Aztecian, lineage. And they discovered a white herb, from a shaman. A shaman gave, dropped a gem on, that people. And, they decided to go search for it. So they ended up finding what I believe to be their subversion of vibranium. And we're always thinking that, oh shit, vibranium belongs to the Wakanda. Nah. Like Namor told Shuri, like, when your brother opened y'all gates up, the world up to Wakanda and for vibranium, everybody started wanting to get a damn piece of that. Everybody, which means everyone went to war behind this damn mineral. And that's it began. You see Shuri and Namor begin to make a connection, and it was just really beautiful, man, to see them really bond. To really, Shuri to really emotionally dump on Namor and have him resonate with her. I did not agree with him. I understand, Namor's perspective because, usually around these parts, the villain has the best and most regional, or if you will, most relatable and resonatable perspective on things. And he said, look, just give us the scientist and we will not, wage war on your people. Which was a threat. It was a vague threat. We all know the uppercut of a threat, And Shuri stood tall. She stood 10 toes, and they went about kidnapping her. Okoye put up a good fight up against Namor's right-hand man, you know what I'm saying? And that was a really good fight, too. I really enjoyed that fight on the bridge. They was, really going back and forth. I really enjoyed that. To see Okoye be stripped of Dara Milaje, her position, her rank, by Angela Bassett's Queen Ramonda, that really was a gut wrenching for me. I'm like, damn, I would have never thought that would have happened. Then you see Everett Ross again. His ex-wife is pulling rank on his ass. Like, she bugged the Okoyo beads when Shuri was kidnapped, bro. And then she heard all about their little conversations. I'm like, damn, she never rested. And y'all were married once. No wonder y'all got damn divorced. I'm happy Ross got away with something. You know what I'm saying? But and then I missed the other end part. I came back because I had to use the bathroom again. I came back and I saw, Everett Ross being taken away, because he was, I guess they charged him with espionage for helping out with the Wakandans and whatnot. But then I'm gonna backtrack here and go into this too. When Shuri her, recreated the heart-shaped area for the Black Panther, she, went into her dream space, the ancestral realm, which she did not believe, as we've come to find out by none other than Killmonger, Eric Stevenson, Undujaka, and that was really crazy to see that. I'm happy to see that Michael B. Jordan stepped into that light again just for that short moment of time, because he did drop Shuri some gems. He said, "Look, you and I are a lot more alike than you think, because Shuri obviously wants blood. She wants to run that fade with Namor for killing her mother, as she should. Hats off. You know what I'm saying? And so to see, Killmonger be like, I did the same thing. You and I did the same exact thing. The ancestors were just too passive or punks. T'Challa was too noble. Your father was a hypocrite. Your father would have killed would have killed Riri Williams. He would have killed that girl. He would have killed that scientist. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna be like your brother? Or are you gonna handle business like I did? I was courageous enough to do what I had for my people. And he's right. Killmonger did. He was right. He was with his shit. He was 10 toes for his cause. And at the end of the day, what he was really attempting to do really was to better his people. Not even just in Wakanda, obviously, but all around. All the melanated people, all the black folk in the communities. It was really for us. And we were just, the way he went about it was just not aligning with people's, just. You even had Queen Rwanda literally at the United Nations literally putting foot on people's necks. People were trying to colonize Wakanda again, take vibranium. You had the French on some sloppy op shit, trying to get up in the, get that vibranium real quick. That didn't help out because you had Namor's people coming in, helping them out. And they were up here blaming and framing the Wakandans. Queen Rwanda stepped to Namor herself. Said, "Look, what is it that you want? Give me back my daughter. Give us the scientists. We don't want war." And Namor he threatened her, bro. I was like, yo, no, bro. You threaten my mom like that? Hands on sight. That's all I gotta say. And then you see M'Baku actually, for the first time, you actually see him be afraid. Now, I know people may think, well, wait, wasn't he afraid when Thanos came through in the Black Order? Not really. Okay, maybe just a little bit, but never to this extent, because M'Baku, like he told Shuri, I promised your brother that I would always come in and support you and your mom, and things of that nature. And he didn't want a war. He did, because that's an internal war, and he's right. M'Baku actually ended up becoming the voice of reason and actually ended up becoming correct, which is why when Shuri was fighting Namor, the final battle, and Namor was on the brink of death, Queen Miranda had to come in and save her and say, show her who you are, And so I just loved how this movie was, and we got to see Toussaint, which is T'Challa's son's name in the comics, T'Challa Jr. So I'm looking forward to seeing what happens and what occurs, because Nikita, she was in Haiti, living her life, and she came through for the people one last time, and she had her son by T'Challa before he transitioned. So I love this movie, man. It really touched you, boy. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I know this is a long one. I apologize. I love y'all, man. Deuces. R.I.P. to Chadwick, man. Wakanda forever.